Hey everyone, happy Thursday and welcome back to Virtual VBS. Today's theme is Seeing Jesus in Others. And wait a minute, something's missing. There we go! I've got my sunglasses to help me do this. Get it? Sunglasses? Haha! Because I want to help see Jesus. Now, maybe I can see him in you guys. Is he on your head? No, he's not there. Maybe he's on your shoulder. No, he's not there either. Is he behind your ear? He's not there either. Huh. Well, maybe the Bible can help me find him. Maybe it's this verse I read the other day in Matthew 5. It says, "You should be a light for other people. Live so that they will see the good things in you and will praise the Father in heaven." Maybe the sunglasses are blocking all that light you guys are sharing. There it is! You guys are spreading so much of that light of Jesus. These were just in the way. So, how did that light get in there? The light of Jesus. Was it all those good works you were doing? That reminds me of another verse in Matthew 25. It talks about how all these good people are blessed. And they're blessed because they fed Jesus when he was hungry, and they gave him water when he was thirsty. They gave him clothes, they cared for him, they visited him when he was in prison and all lonely. And these people are very confused. They're like, "Wait, Jesus, we never did those things for you. Some of us have never even seen you." And he said, anytime that you feed the hungry, that you give water to the thirsty, that you visit those in need and care for them, you do it to me. When you do this to the least of these, you do it to me. So this reminds us that Jesus is in all of us, that every time that we care for somebody else, we're also caring for Jesus. And every time somebody cares about us, they're also caring for the Jesus in us. So walk around today just a little bit brighter because you know that Jesus is shining his light through you. Now, I bet there's a song about that. Let's go over to music. Our God is there.
Hi guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be making a simpler craft than we did last time. As we talked about earlier, we talked about seeing Jesus in others. So we're gonna make these super awesome binoculars to help us to see Jesus in others. So mine are pink, which is my favorite color, and we're gonna learn how to do it. You only need a few things. You're gonna need toilet paper rolls, 2 of them, 1 for each eye. Then we're gonna need a stapler, some scissors, some yarn to cut with the scissors, and then a hole punch. And then if we want to decorate it, you can get some paper, maybe some colored pencils and crowns or markers, and then some glue, and maybe a marker to write your name on it, and potentially some tape. So I'm gonna start off by decorating mine first because I think that's gonna be a lot simpler. And I'm going to do mine in another one of my favorite colors, which is yellow. So I'm going to start off by measuring out where I'm gonna lay it flat down on my paper, and I'm gonna level them and then mark it with a marker, and then I'm going to roll my paper over to see just how big it needs to be, and I'm gonna cut them for each side along my marking. Now, after we have our papers cut to fit our rolls, I'm going to get my glue and put it on my paper so that my paper will stick to my toilet paper roll. I'm gonna lay it down, and I'm going to roll my paper around. And it's gonna take a couple minutes to dry. And if your paper isn't exact, it's okay, because we can use these markings on the inside so that way it doesn't show. I'm gonna set it down and hold it for a couple minutes. And when I do the other one, I'm gonna set my stapler inside to press down on it so it doesn't come undone. Didn't do the same thing on the other side, but on this side, I'm gonna add some tape on it first, just to see whichever one works best. I don't know yet, we'll have to find out. Now, after my tape is on, you can do it however you guys want. Make yours special. Add my glue again. While this one is drying for a couple minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and add tape to my first one that I did. Putting my stapler back in there. Gonna do the same thing on the bottom, just like we did for the other one. But both of them, they don't have to be exactly the same. You can make it however you want to make yours. My tape's getting a little uneven. Perfect. Now, after that, I'm going to take both my insides and put them together. We're going to staple, you're gonna stick the stapler inside and staple it on each side in order to make our binoculars. Beautiful. Now, we are going to take our hole punch and take it right on the top of one of them and punch it through to make a hole. so that way we can stick our yarn in. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Perfect. And then we're gonna get our yarn and stick it through one side. And then after we stick it through the side, we are going to tie it to make sure that it stays on. So what we're gonna do is stick the string under it to make a loop. So we're gonna put them next to each other, pull the string underneath, and then we're gonna tie it down just as if we were tying a shoe. We're gonna do the same thing again to double knot it to make sure it stays tight. Perfect. And then we're going to get some more of our yarn or string or whatever we're using, and we're going to measure out where I want it. I think I want mine here, maybe a little closer. So I'm going to, this is where I want it, but in order to make my knot, I'm going to cut it a little bit longer just so I have room to, so it's where I want it to be. Perfect. Take it off from around, stick the hole through, stick the yarn through the hole, and we're going to tie it just how we did on the other side. For another little detail, I'm going to get the tape that I used earlier, cut off a pretty small piece, and I'm going to tape it on the front just how other binoculars have the rolly thing to change the angle. We're going to use that to add some decoration, and I'm going to write my name on the back so I know that they're mine. And I'm going to add a little heart for detail. Now, after that, they're all complete, so I can put them on, and then I can look through them in order to see Jesus in others.